Okay, let's begin, guys. Welcome back to another stream. Good evening. This time we are going to be playing some rapid game as we have reached our milestone in the bid section, which was to get to 2200. And now our target is to reach 2300 in the rapid section as soon as possible. It is very tough at this level because nowadays I'm making one mistakes and my opponent is like punishing me for that one single mistake. So I need to be like extra precise. Still, I have not analyzed my recent games, which is not a good thing in terms of rapid section. Usually, I analyze all of my games, whether we lose or win, but not a big deal. Let's try to play some games with common sense. Let's see who are joining the stream. I will be playing 10 plus 0, and I will try to spell out all of my thought process during the gameplay. On we go. I think we should start. Let's start the game. 10 plus 0. Hello, bro. Chess is a very bad game. I lost 78 elo today in this. Hello, Vivek Kumar. Good evening, brother. Yeah, it's very hard. It's not bad. It's very hard. But do not give up, brother. There will be time where you will lose like hundreds of points in a single day. You will regain those points. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Nothing else. And sometimes you have to be like patient. Okay, let's start the game. I'm going to be playing 10 plus 0. Here we go, guys. And let's hope for the best. With the black pieces. Dinar Kanjo. E4. Let's go knight f6. London. We are facing the London system. Let's go for this system. Now, this is probably kind of Sicilian, but it's not exactly a Sicilian. G6 bishop G7 is the idea which we will try to go for. Not a big deal, yes. He's stopping the advancement of the queen side pawn. Now let's bring this knight out, increasing the control over e5 square. We will play bishop g7 then. I can also go for queen c7. Probably white is going to play bishop d3. Bishop c4, okay, goes for that. Let's go queen c7 here. Again, increasing the control over e5 square. There is no knight b5 shenanigans. And depending upon the situation where he is going to castle, we will decide what. Knight goes back. I don't know what is the idea. Maybe just to increase the control over that as well. Can I play knight e5 here? If he captures, we will recapture with the pawn. Looks interesting to me. I can also go for this move, just to take control of that square. E5 is not big deal. I'm waiting for white to castle kingside, then we will castle kingside. If he goes back, then I will take the opportunity to play the move bishop g4 there. Because in this structure, we are going to face some problem with our light square bishop. Bro, have you ever played Scots? Yes, brother, I do have played. Okay, two castles. So I don't think there is any single reason not to castle here. Yeah, I do have played this Scots game. Okay, now let's see what he's going to play. I could have gone for queen b6 as well, just to attack that pawn. But then there was knight c4, attacking the queen and defending the pawn on b2. So usually you want to avoid the like one move threat. Rather, we have to make some solid. Yes, it seems like white has the strong center, but once we play like rook e8 and then we will, yeah, let's go for rook e8. c4 is not really scary, to be honest. Although I can go for h5 to prevent that. Let's go e6 here. Let's try to chip away white's pawn. But I have to be very, very careful about the pawn on d6. Because it is already getting targeted, and if the files open up, I'll open up. The queen is also going to target that. Hmm. Very good move. I can just go here. I think he wants to play this move, but then we will play e5. Oh, if I goes here, then I think he wants to take. But then I will get the f file. It's not really a problem, just a matter of time. This is the only move. Oh, knight d6, triple attacking. But then we play e5. Yeah, we play e5, I guess. Takes the bishop, but again, the knight and the queen both are going to hit d6. d5 takes. I will hang with queen as well. d5 is not working. e5 is the only move, and then knight back to e8. But I think we are going to face the problem with the d6 pawn for forever now. Yeah, I have created this unnecessary weakness. Diagonal is weak as well. I think I just handled this opening in a wrong. Yeah. Now this looks like the only move. And white has everything. He has space on the queen side. He has space in the center. And he has space in the king. He has space in the king side as well. This is the only move. I mean, he's just going to play queen d2, d1, and we are going to lose the pawn. This knight can go to f6 to keep an eye on that pawn. Then we bishop e6. But we are behind in development. White pieces are like much active. White is, I think, much better. I have kept my foot on the wrong direction, I guess. Yeah, I should not have gone e6 too far. Sorry, too soon, I guess. Now everything coming in, and we are already lost. I mean, there is this check. If I'm going here, there is this check. I will lose the queen on the spot. This looks the only move. Thank you, Low Lecter, for sending me mango lassi pani puri. You are beautiful, brother. What is pushing you back? Yeah, I think I'm probably lost, to be honest. Maybe let's see. Is there any hope? Thank you very much for this great contribution to the channel, Low Lecter. I truly appreciate this. Truly appreciate this. GG. Okay, let's try to get this knight to f6 to contest for that knight. What I mean, there is this check, king h8, knight b6 is also there. Like if I go knight f6, then there is knight b6. I will have only one move, and probably he wants to play this. Yes. Knight f6. If knight is, then I will be fine, but I'm worried about knight c2 b6. And it feels like we are dead lost. And then I have to move my queen here, and then bishop will be gone. Wow, I mean, incredible. The way my opponent is playing in this game is crazy. There is nothing working for me. If I'm going here, again, the rooks are not connected as well. Knight b6 is crazy. God can save us. God. Knight d to f6. Knight b6. And I can't even go there because the knight will be controlling. So queen e7. And then bishop takes c8, simply rook takes, and then knight takes. Yeah. If I'm going here, I'm losing the game. If I'm going here, then knight b6. But if he goes here, then we take. Okay, there is going to be this move. At least we are hitting the pawn on e4 and hitting the bishop. If he captures here, can I take that? But then again, knight b6 will be a 4. We are losing this game in like multiple. This shows that how a single bad move can lose you the game. I should not have gone for e6 too early. I completely missed the idea of this pushing this knight back and then just taking that. Should not have gone for this too early. He forced my knight on here and then he just damaged the position. Okay, let's try to lose this game immediately. Then we will play another one because we are just getting to this. It has been the story that whenever I try to get the stream on, I lose the first game. Okay, if you guys are not enjoying the game, you can hit that like button if you are not enjoying it. And of course, you are not enjoying this one because I am playing like terribly stupid. No English is what the crafter. What is wrong? I'm trying to. Uh, okay, here my idea is just to eliminate as much pieces as I can. But again, if I'm taking the knight queen coming in with check, that's terrible as well. We enjoy this type of game. Hello, Abhigyan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for sending me samosa. We enjoy this type of game. Then why you are not hitting that like button? Why there is only 3 like? I don't know. Maybe my opponent is calculating very forced line, and maybe I'm already dead lost because he's literally taking a huge amount of time. Check. King h8. मैंने like कर दिया. Thank you. At least speak Indian English. I'm just using simple word. I don't even know like any hard English like any American or UK English. I'm just using as simple as I can. Simple word. 97 King h8. And I'm not seeing that I'm getting checkmated. What? He's below 4 minutes. Hello XYZ, hello Vigyan. Thank you for sending me sparkles, brother. And now thank you for sending me namaste. Chess सीखने से पहले English. What happened, brother? Okay, he goes for this check. Am I getting cooked, guys? I don't even know what is the idea. I mean, this is the only viable move. I'm not going to give up the rook. Maybe I'm cooked. But again, the pawn is still hanging on e4. I mean, knight b6, bishop takes. If I'm capturing that with the bishop, then there is knight b6, 4. So, I mean, after this, sorry, bishop takes d7, I will take back with the knight just to prevent knight b6 as well. And then at least I have f5. And like queen a7, c4 to open up the diagonal. So the if so that if the rook leave that f5, my queen can get it. Wow, he's below 3 minutes. What is he doing? I'm getting checkmated because his position is so commanding. Maybe he's thinking that going on to the queen side is not going to give him too much. What is going on? Back off. What happens there? What is he in the game or okay, he takes the knight. Probably this. Okay, his idea is to capture this. That means I have to play this move so that the bishop is hanging. He is not in time to take this pawn. And if he takes, then we again take it back. With the rook attacks the bishop. And my rook will defend the d6. Right. Let's see. I'm not going to give him this pawn so easily. Oh, I think he will get that. Not this. But okay, at least I'm going to be down only single pawn and I have a huge time advantage. If he takes knight d6, I have to play rook e7 there to control this. What is going on? What is going on? There is no check. Do you want to sack this? Oh, that is what that is what he was calculating. Hmm. I need to find a way to get this knight into the game. Should I just go here? I can take. Trade that. Let me get my king in. Then I will be double attacking knight f6, and I can try to like breathe, but he's not. Oh, my rook is off. Let's repeat the position. He's not giving me easy life. If he goes back, I'm gonna repeat because my position is cooked. Or maybe I can go after his clock now. If he gets below 1 minute, I will try to find some way to continue the game. Like if he goes here, knight f8 looks interesting to me. Okay, he goes there. How to attack this? Oh, now the knight. Let's go queen c7. I will just take that. And maybe. There is this one. I have to give up the rook. But maybe queen c6. Here, queen c6. I'm fine. But what is this now? Brother, trade the queen, please. Can I do this? Let's go. Let's trade the queen, brother. I don't want to allow his queen like to remain like so much active. Take my queen. Oh, and he's just not giving me a single time. Now this trying to get the knight in. If I can get knight e6, then knight d4, my position will be fantastic, given the situation on the clock. And I'm not seeing there is any checkmate to my king. I'm just about to pin that knight. What? He has 30 seconds. Can we win this game? If I'm going here, there is this check. And anyway, if I take, I will lose, right? Let's go here, get rid of that check idea. I can take this. Or do I really need to take that? Wow, now he's finding some move. What is this idea? I mean, he's attacking a rook. There is a bunch of threats suddenly. Oh my god, I'm getting out of the move. What to do here? Fuck man, I blundered the entire game at the end. I'm so stupid. Why? God, look at this. Oh, I was fine. I don't know how did I get myself into this trouble. And now there is like a million threats. If I'm going here, there is this check. So that is out of the question. Let's trade the queen, buddy. Please trade the queen. Where is check? What is the idea, man? Fuck! Man, he becomes Magnus at the end. Literally, I got checkmated. Oh my god, yeah. I got checkmated in I launched this game in last 30 seconds. Can you believe that? It was winning for him like for entire game. He literally like he trolled me. He thinks for the entire game, and at the end, he just beat me in last 30 seconds. It is plus 3. Now it is plus 4. It is still winning, despite the fact that only down a pawn. But it is plus 4. Now the game is kind of balanced. I should not have captured that pawn. Maybe this was best, just to pin that. Yeah, yeah. Literally, he trolls me. I mean, I don't know what was the reality, but I don't know how did he like reactivated the Magnus mode. Look at that. He has only 35 seconds. And that is not a good move. I should have just gone there. I thought that I'm just capturing and this diagonal is mine as well. I'm doing good. Yeah, it is the correct idea, but I don't know where did I go wrong. Dropping the bishop back was my bad move. And now look at the idea. I completely panicked. This looks so how natural it is just to eliminate that bishop here. How natural, so natural. Yeah. I got panic and he almost think everything in my time. Maybe again the best just to play this move is fine, I guess. It also loses. What is the move here? I'll just take the knight. Check and we just take the knight. How did I miss this? Apparently this isn't even a good move. This is not a good move. Oh man. Yeah. H5 was a big mistake, but how will you like defend? How will you defend like H6 is what? Let's just go back. I lost this game in like 30s. I have never faced this man. He almost got like into God mode. Bishop G7. Okay, in time situation, I just completely forgot that I can take this knight. But the best move is just to play rook E7. Attack the knight. You don't need to take this knight immediately. Rather, you have to attack the knight by the rook. And knight is trapped. Knight has no move. If you go C3, then bishop E5 wins on the spot as the knight is free. I don't know why I got panicked, man. I just dropped my bishop back. I should have used my time on this moment. And yeah, so you are saying that h5 should not have been, but then what are you going to play to defend h6? Or maybe I don't need to defend h6. Let's say I just play this move. There is no checkmate as long as my rook is controlling this. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna play another game, man. This curse is never going to get broken. The losing the first game on the stream is just impossible for me to take. Even though I'm getting completely winning position in like multiple games, multiple times. It is not easy. Okay, let's try to focus on this game. Oh, it took. That means he is going to defend this. Yeah, White is completely trying to get. Okay, he's not defending. What? Then why did you take? I mean, I don't know what White is calculating here. Maybe to bring these two pieces out and castle queenside, as this queen e2 move suggests. Okay, my idea will be to attack that pawn on e5. Okay, there is still like only 7 life. I think he wants to force my bishop onto this diagonal and then he wants to play bishop c5. Makes sense. Oh, he can go for this sack. Queen takes. But then I have queen b6. Yeah. I thought I blundered the game on the spot. A takes b5, then there is queen takes b5, attacking the bishop and attacking the knight. Luckily, we have queen b6 there, offering a queen trade and defending everything. This is not working. You bring the knight out. Let's go for this of knight g6 idea. I want to keep this, and now bishop z5, queen c7 to unpin this knight, and then bishop b7. We are getting some edge on the clock, but time doesn't matter at this level. As we see in the last game, I completely got panicked at the end moment where I could have saved the game completely, but I chooses to mess up. Wow, what is he trying, man? Okay, he's ready to play the move h5 after knight g6. Let's go h6. Prevent this. Bishop b7. I think he is trying to go. He's trying to attack me on the king side, and he is fine. And probably he's right. Like bishop e3, castle queen side. My pawns are like extra advanced. Okay, let's try to get the rook onto the c8 maybe. Bishop is very annoying as well. I mean, I again try to play knight a5, knight c4, but the knight on b3 is very annoying. The moment I play this move, he's just going to eliminate that. And maybe I have to go queen side. That is still a puzzle. So I'm just going to keep the option of playing rook c8 for the later game. You look handsome. What are you doing? What are you saying, guys? What is this? He's not going to castle. He's just going to attack me. Which is quite funny. Let's put that side of the board. Let's try to throw a check. Create some weaknesses on the queen side. हेलो आप चैट पढ़ती हो अगर पढ़ती हो तो हाँ बोलो हाँ पढ़ते हैं. You play so well. I really played very bad in the last game. And I don't know how I'm going to survive this attack. Maybe my opponent is well prepared. He's over 2300 for a reason. Made me. Made my. Whatever it is. Maybe this is some sort of complete preparation. Okay, he could not resist the temptation of eliminating that knight. Wow, what? Really, man? I mean, what is he trying to do? No, let's go bishop b6. Let's keep the option of queen c7. This is coming. I will take. I mean, literally, he's just going to keep the king in the center. What is going on? What is going on? Can I go for like queen d8 and queen a7? But that will take two moves, and the f2 pawn is completely defended. That doesn't make any sense either. He's burning all of the time, but oh, look at that. He's just going for the kill. Now probably creating this weakness. I need to take this. Now this makes sense to attack that rook. And then I need to attack this. Can I play this move though? But he's just completely attacking that. I see that. Let queen c7 makes sense. Trying to throw in this check, but then bishop d2 and he defend. Let's go queen d7. He goes back. Makes sense. He's still attacking this. Can I play this? I think I can. But now okay, this is not a problem as long as I have bishop c6. If he takes, I can take that with the bishop. That will be a check. But I think I want to take that with the rook and trade off this. Then queen side will be like in between. White can also go for king f1, king z. That is still a possibility. And I think white is going to play that move at b. Query blocks kings Indian defense सीख लो या Sicilian defense. वाह मुझे पहले से आता है यार कुछ अच्छा. Every opening is good, brother. You just have to know how to play them well. You just have. I think white is better because his pieces are active. Why he's not capturing that pawn? He's allowing this. Yes, I will take. He will take. I will recapture rook a1, and then I can castle. Okay, let's go for this. I mean, is he trying to bank on this trap? But my knight and bishop both can go to c6. Again, this is still, I think, is some sort of troll because he is also playing so Zulu and he will try to beat me at the end. Okay, I can just go here. Ah, but if I go here, then he will take. Wow, opponents are crazy. That means I have to block with the knight. And now I want to castle as soon as possible, but he will not give me the time to do that. At least there is no knight d4. At least there is no knight d4. Otherwise, I would have lost. Luckily, our bishop is controlling the square. Now he takes a rook a1 and kingside castle. And I'm up a pawn. Yes, he will regain that pawn. I know that. And this pin is kind of very annoying. I do know that as well, which we have to resolve. Okay, if I can castle safely, then I think I will be fine. Yes, maybe I will lose this pawn at the end because he's going to eliminate the knight. And then he will find some way to attack that. But still, I have some time advantage and I need to be careful in this game. What do you guys think about this game? Can we save this game or can we get this one? Professor of how के long videos से सीख लो बहुत अच्छे से सिखाया उसने. Okay, he's attacking that. Not a big problem. Let's just cancel. I can also try to hold on to that one. And I don't think I'm running into anything there. I don't think there is any way to attack that bishop. Let's try to make it a little bit hard for him to regain this pawn. Maybe rook b1, which will be passive, of course. And then we will castle. Yeah, there we go. Let's castle now. Bishop takes, rook takes, of course, and then maybe queen c7 to unpin this. I can no, I can't play this move. Let's go here now. We're also keeping an eye on that pawn. Kingside pawn is kind of weak, and if the bishops open up, I will be better. Yeah, this looks interesting. And then knight c4. Yeah, let's attack the rook. He was planning to play rook c2 or rook c3 to pin my knight, but we are beating him to the punch. Rook a3, knight c4. If you takes, I will recapture and I will open up this monster bishop onto this diagonal. Yeah, there we go. We are also attacking the rook. There is no attack against our queen, and if he capturing this, he will try to win that, but bishop d5 there. We will solidify the pawn and we will try to get our rook onto the open file, maybe B or maybe A. Let's see. Okay, he goes back. Now this looks interesting. Just to attack the bishop. Right, yeah. And I need to play a little bit faster as well. And now I can play bishop b7, paving the way for the rook to get onto the a file. Okay, goes back. Can I pin that? Looks very interesting. I do have this. I think he's planning to play this. Should I pin? Yeah, let's try to pin this. There is no check. And my idea is to play bishop c6 somehow. You move the bishop, you lose the rook. The rook is undefended and there is no check. So we are fine. Okay, now the rook is defended. That means he will move the bishop. But now queen c3 attacking the knight and attacking the pawn. And rook b8 probably now. Taking the hold of the b file. If I can get my queen around f5, I will be much better because look at the pawns. Who is defending these clowns? Let's see. By the way, brother, why you don't make opening videos? Brother, I don't have that much of a time right now. Apart from chess, I'm doing a job as well, which makes it very hard for me to devote much time. Okay, how are you going to defend the knight? Find a way. I'm leaving it up to you. You can't leave the back rank as the rook is undefended. Okay, very nice. I'm just taking that pawn. I'm just taking that pawn. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Did you guys see that? What I'm saying? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Oh, that's knight f3 and it is eyes. Let's go, baby. 10 points. 10 points with a brilliancy. Crazy, man. Crazy. Crazy. Of course, if queen takes knight f3 wins on the spot as we poke the king and the queen. And we win the game. And we win the game. Nice, nice game, by the way. Should we review this? Of course, we have won this game. Let's take some lesson in deep. Let's see what is the accuracy. Yeah, this is the result of recognizing the pattern immediately. Recognizing the pattern immediately. It was like puzzle rush tactic. I have adjusted the board for you guys. Okay, if you enjoy this game deserves a like and a sub. If you are new to the channel, make sure to smash that. E4, we get into the current defense with C5 line. Here you can go for like bishop f5 line, which is very dangerous to be honest. You can walk right into the tall variation with the move h2. And if you play any random move, then g4. Because here you trap your bishop. Right. So that's why I'm recently playing this c5 line. I'm getting some edge. White is a little bit better here, but going h4 is I don't think like predominant. Okay, bishop b7 is inaccurate here, and now white is much better. I mean, I should have gone for another line. I mean, computer is just castle in front of this huge attack. Wow, computer is just castle and allow g4, g5, and you have to chip away the central pawn with the move f6. Wow, man. I mean, who will castle? Who will castle in this situation? Very hard. Okay, let's go for the game continuation. Now we are back in the game. We takes. For some reason, computer likes the move d4. Idea is to open up the line for the bishop and pinning that knight. If we attack the rook, he goes back, which is bad. Yeah, again, computer just screaming to play the move d4. Open up the bishop. This is the moment. I goes for a5. He cancels, but we take now. Knight c6 only move. Okay, it seems like you can play the move bishop c6. So simple. But then comes rook takes a1 check and you lose the game. Why? You have to take that with the bishop. And the moment you take that with the bishop, you lose the queen. Right, so that was tricky. You have to find bishop c6, sorry, knight c6, blocking this attack, which is the only move. Otherwise, you lose. Takes, and now we recapture with the bishop. There is a difference. You change the move on. Bishop goes back to attack the pawny, and we try to defend that one. And we force that rook on b1, which is passive. Compare the position like we castles here. He simply takes and attacks the rook as well. You have to move the rook and then simply rook a1. White is much better here. Right. No, it's not much better, but white is fine. But we try to defend that. And we make that rook at least passive. He goes back. Now knight a5, knight c4. And we just takes over the game. That was the blunder. The move is this. Attacking this. And now we are already threatening to take that and take this pawn. And this is the way to win the game on this. I opt for the other one. I try to pin that bishop. Preparing bishop c6. He goes back. And that's the final blunder. And we see the move. It is in a way a double attack to the knight to the pawn, everything is hanging. He tried to defend that with the queen, but now it is not good. We just take that, and computer is suggesting knight b2 is better. But if you are not seeing the entire line, how are you? Okay, the best is this, to keep an eye on the knight, and then what? Yeah, computer is just hoping for d4. Yeah. Okay, we take the pawn, which is also winning, and he goes knight back to d4, which is a final blunder. Of course, we sack the queen, queen takes d4. The point is if he takes, we fork him this simple knight. Don't spend too much time to learn openings. Learn basic idea of any opening you want to learn and play. You will slowly master the opening. Yeah, that's right. You just don't have to learn every opening. Thank you for sending me Vada Pav Krishna, Krishnan, educated committee sending me the lassi. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the analysis. ऊपर वाला मैसेज रीड करो. भाई आपको एक चैलेंज दूं, अगर हाँ तो थोड़ी देर हिंदी में बात करूं. ठीक है भाई, बोलो क्या करूं. क्या करूं दिलकिल भाई, अभी एक्सप्लेनेशन बहुत अच्छा है, मुझे बहुत हेल्प हुई है गेम इंप्रूव करने में एंड गेम में कैलकुलेशन करने के लिए. थैंक यू वेरी मच ब्रदर. आई नो ऑलरेडी, पर फिर भी मुझे गेम विद चेस पसंद. ओके, थैंक यू. इट्स माय प्लेजर. विलेडर वी लीडर. हु विल विन यू थिंक, बुकी और सिंदारो? In current situation, it seems like Sindaro has an edge, but anything could happen at like Super Grandmaster level. You cannot assume someone to win the game. Thank you. Yeah. Your name, my name is Dilkil. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience, V leader, that Nightbot has deleted your message. Basically, I'm not getting like much time to fix all of these things. So let's go for another game. Let's go for another game, another 10+0, and hope for the best. I want to win this game and get past 2260. 1e4, guys. Okay, we are facing the Khan, which is my favorite, but I'm going to play the fantasy variation. Okay, thank you for capturing. E5 is the almost best move. Knight f3, bishop g4, bishop c4. Oh, I have never faced this line, to be honest. I don't know why he is giving up this pawn. Yes, there is this check, but then simple c3. Almost everybody goes bishop g4 or they take. I see the idea. He's preventing the move bishop c4. Let's just take this pawn. Oh, if I take the pawn, queen comes in with check, and then e4 will be hanging. Makes sense. But what about pawn takes? Then he takes here and damage my. Let's go bishop e2, and he will damage my pawn structure. If he captures the pawn with the pawn, then we play queen takes d4. Now d5 is working. Ah, but probably it is going to be a weakness. But then the pawn here. Knight c3. Bishop here, but you are not in time. Your bishop is hanging. We are still defending that pawn somehow. Bishop move. A3 to stop this. He increased the pressure over there, but that's castle here. Castle, I runs into this nasty side. Bishop e3. d6 can be played, I mean. But I think this pawn is going to be a weakness in the long run. Okay, I runs into this move as well. I have to just go back. Oh man, this is the problem. I'm just giving up some initiative. This happens when you face a completely new move, which is not the best, but still holds. Now we are threatening this move, but of course he's going to eliminate my bishop. Can you adjust? Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. Really very sorry. I just forgot about this. I just forgot for. I do apologize for that. Bro, the board is partially off. It's now it should be fine. I'm so sorry. Now I'm considering queenside castle, to be honest. And just go for S3 G4 idea. Yeah, he's preventing the kingside castling. But that runs into this fork. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Or am I right? Am I wrong? Or oh, I think that resign is the way. When I'm playing a single good game and I don't know why, in the next one I'm playing like stupid. God is just hitting me back with reality. God is saying touch the grass, buddy, touch the grass. Why not bishop block? I didn't see there anything. I don't know how did I hang my rook first. Incredible. Oh no, I don't want to face that thing. Need to prepare c5. There will be this move at some moment. I need to be very careful. And okay, obviously he's now threatening that move on the spot. Left. And I know that there is going to be a sacrifice on f7 in the future, as this bishop is looking on e6. And that sacrifice is coming, right? Bishop takes, we lose the rook. We will lose these two pawns. We will get these two knights, but he will get this rook as well. So what is the idea now? Now I can take that with the rook. Of course, attacking this. I'm not walking into any sort of thing. My rook is defended. I mean, he's just waiting for this. I'm just waiting for this sacrifice. That is going to be happening. And he can go for that now. We will take, bishop takes, I goes back, then he takes this, we recapture. Very hard to say what's going on here. Okay, he takes that. Let's recapture. Now this sec, yeah, of course. I was knowing that that is going to happen. Now queen takes. Because this is the only move I need. There's nothing else. And oh, I got checkmate. Wow, how beautifully I'm playing. Man, King G6 is the only move here to survive. You know what? Everybody do. I'm just missing every tactics. I just simply blunder mate in one. Oh my god. What is this, man? People are sacrificing pieces against me and I'm losing the game completely. Can you believe that this is already lost after this? It is plus 3.5. And I think this sacrifice is there still. Yeah, I don't know what's going on now. I'm winning a single game and chess.com is sending me with a monster. Another fancy, but given of the situation of the like last experience, I lost terribly. I'm not calculating like in the right way, just going into the wrong direction. Oh man, this is now common. I'm just getting a tilt every day. I've already lost 3 games today. Castle. Probably black will castle or knight d7, I guess. Let's see what we can do. Maybe knight e4 looks interesting looking onto these two squares. And there is no easy way to attack these pawns. If we go c5, I think d5 is working. ed, cd. Let's try to deploy our forces onto this side of the board. Onto this side of the. If I would have a light square bishop onto c2 square, I would have won the game on the spot with this check. Maybe knight g5. Oh, stop. Knight f6. Pawn takes pawn. No, that's not working. I'm calculating that. Why I am calculating this sack takes knight f6 check. But there is a problem. Like I can sacrifice the bishop takes. I do have knight f6 check, but then he takes, and after et there is queen takes, and then maybe there is knight e5. Should I go for bishop? I am just leaning into the direction of sacrificing this bishop. Knight f6 check, bishop takes f6, pawn takes f6, queen takes, knight e5, opening up a line of attack on the queen, rook f3, rook z3. How are you stopping this line? You know what? Maybe I'm losing, but I'm going for this. Maybe I'm losing, I know. And maybe this is the worst move in the position which I'm going for. But let's try this. At least Black King is going to be weak, and his heavy pieces are on the queen side. Given the situation, these 3 pieces are not into the game. And I'm going to get all of my pieces into the game very quick. That's why I'm going for this. And he is thinking that should I capture that or not? Probably he's calculating the same exact line which I was calculating. I think I will be safe there. I think ZH, knight takes f6. If he takes, I think that is forced because if you are not capturing that, then you are getting checkmated on h7. So after GH, knight f6, bishop takes f6, EF, queen takes f6, knight e5, rook f3, rook g3, rook s3 is coming. But I need to calculate one last thing, which I have never considered, I guess. Like GH, knight, okay, knight f6. I have to go for that. Yeah, I have not calculated queen g6 at the end. You can't move. You are getting checkmated. You have to just take this. Knight now knight e5 because this is almost forced. As I'm going to play knight e5 anyway. Yeah. I have not considered a single move. I guess I missed one of them. Oh no. Queen g6 is not a possibility. My knight is controlling. Lucky. I thought that black can go for queen g6, but luckily my knight is controlling. Then where are you going to move the queen? If you goes there, rook f3, rook g3. I mean queen g7, rook f3, king h8, rook z3 anyway, queen f6, rook a f1. If I can get these 4 pieces involved into the attack, I might win the game. But black will try to stop me with his complete sense. Let's see how far we can go into this attack. We are a complete piece down. We are not at least having 2 pawns. Yeah, let's go rook f3. I'm not considering there is anything else. Yeah, this is like almost. And now you have to move the king or either the queen. I think he wants to play this move to offer a queen trade. Then we throw in this check. We will force this move, and we will play queen e2 just to keep an eye on that c4. Oh, but knight is already controlling. So maybe after this move, I'm just going to play this, keeping an eye on h6. Okay. Now I have an idea. I can start with this, but I think I can just go for. Oh no! Wait, wait. This is coming. Right. That's coming. I don't like this. Let's go here. My idea is to play this move, but there is this move as well, counter attacking the checkmate. I'm attacking that. Queen h7, queen e3. But if we involve these two knight into the game, I will be losing, right? I will be losing. Let's hope for the best, guys. Let's hope for the best. I don't know what's going on, but the idea is to attack h6 with the move queen e3. So I'm not giving him the time. Maybe he can still go for this, to be honest. But then I will play this move. And if he takes here, then we will first take that pawn with check. Force. We will force king g8, and then we will recapture this with some sort of threat. And I'm just taking the sting out of the move queen h7 because after queen h7, we will slide the queen over to e3, attacking h6, and that will be impossible to defend. Maybe rook f1 would have been just better here. Yeah, rook f1, getting another piece into the attack, attacking f7. Yeah, like here. Also, I would have taken the sting out of knight d7 because knight takes f7, rook takes, the rook takes. Yeah, I think rook f1 would have been better as well. Rook g3 and queen f3. Rook g3 and queen f3. So he goes for this move. Let's go for the maximum threat first. But I think he can just go for this. Wow. Now I don't want to trade this knight, to be honest. Check. f5. Wow, kudos to my opponent. The way he's finding everything is incredible. Uh, I think he will defend this position. Oh man, I just stopped. I was not playing this move. Queen e2 was my move. But still, I'm just inducing this move. But now he has initiative. Now he is the one who has initiative. And rook g8, counter attacking my king as well. Rook g3 is there. But how I'm going to attack him now? Yeah, I think I lost some moves and some momentum. Rook f1 would have been just better. Rook f1 was just better. Triple attacking f7. I missed the idea. And now he is the one suddenly who has the initiative. Completely misplayed this game. Now I need everything here. Rook g3 is the only move I need. I will go back to attack h6. Rook g6, yeah. And now I'm going to be dead. Now I'm going to be dead because this rook is coming in as well. g3, f4. I'm just not calculating. I mean, I need to play g3 at some moment. This is now a double attack. And I'm yeah. I mean, he defend everything. He's different. We are losing the game. We are losing another one. Let's hope for this. Can I get that? Ah, he's just going to block this. Inch. Yeah, this is incredible. Incredible defense, but I think he has this sacrifice as well. Yeah, I think he do have this, but then queen takes this thing. I mean, I played one bad move and now everything is over. But simple pawn takes his thing. I don't even have this here side. And now he's threatening this move. Let's try to stop this. But now rook can move, knight can move. Yeah, man, I completely missed the idea. I should have just easily gone for that like rook f1, triple attacking f7. Then I was like much better. I don't know why I chose to play this version. Now there is this check as well, but he's just forking me. Yeah, I think the idea is this. I have no idea now what's going on. Knight takes. I do have this check. Then he got this more simply. If I'm going here, there is this check. I can take, but that fucking rook is defending everything. My queen hand. This check is coming anyway, man. How I'm gonna stop this? Uh, he's gonna throw this check. Where do I move? This or this? I just got scared. Knight here, rook c4, or rook a7. Yeah, just hope for the best. But of course, he will convert this key. Of course, he will convert this easily. 1 minute 24 seconds is a million time. Now this. The knight is he's just going to force it, right? Rook trade. This is now a fold, right? Fuck. I'm just losing everything now. Oh, suddenly I am in this. This is still losing, man. Oh, I can't throw this check to win that. Let's go back. I need to threaten this move. Now this is winning. But then this will be a check. Can I save the draw, guys? Oh, look at this. Incredible. Now he's just going to bring the king. Uh, he messed up everything there, but then he finds the way. Now this is just a good defense. Now there is nothing. Nice reassessment. I was losing this game anyway, so let's leave him. Let's leave this. I don't know why I'm playing like so stupid. I goes for bishop sack. Let's see the evaluation actually. This is +2 and bishop sacrifice is not the way to go. This is already winning for white. 2.5. Evaluation was 2.5 and it is the wrong move. I chooses the wrong. Best is okay, I'm giving you 10 seconds, guys. Find the best move in this position for white. Find the best move. I'm giving you 15 seconds. What is the best move for white in this position? What is the best move for white? And I'm coming. And check. Are you guys able to find the move? Okay, I think one of you have given the correct answer, I guess. The absolute best move is G4. If you are finding this, kudos to you. This is the top computer move in this position. The idea is to send this pawn to G5 to create this weakness. I mean, what the heck is this? Nobody is finding this move. Given the situation that if you are playing this like randomly, you are not finding. If you are like absolute prepared for this line, then you can find G4, but nobody is finding G4 on the board. And you can see the evaluation is same. Bishop e3 is not even in top 3 move. And second best move is knight f6 check. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. How computer is thinking this knight sacrifice is good, whether the bishop sacrifice on h6 is bad. How will you differentiate these two things? And the second best move is of course knight f6 check. Yeah, and you have to differentiate between these two sacrifice. Like knight f6 is also a sacrifice, but I think there is a difference. Now I think what is the difference? Like with knight f6 check, king can't move as we are threatening checkmate, right? So he has to take this knight. If he takes that with the bishop, then we are fine. It is so winning now, right? So the only move which you have to consider is gf. But then you play bishop takes h6, attacks the rook, and now the difference is the black king is completely open. The black king is completely open, and compared to this situation, this loses all of the advantage. White is still better, but it's +1. After this, king h1 is the top. What the heck is going on? Not even rook f2 is second best. No, no. Computer is not even considering rook f2 now. It is saying you have to. Oh, this is crazy. In this position, the best move for white is to play king h1. Second best move for white is to play b3. And the third best move is to play a4. I mean, why? You have just sacrificed a piece on h6, and now computer is saying you have to play on the queen side, or rather, you have to get your king in the corner. This is unbelievable, man. Okay, let's see the game continues. Okay, let's see this line first. At 6, at least we will get some insight for the future. Takes, bishop takes at 6, and the best move is f5, but let's consider for the moment that rook goes to e8. And then you have to find knight d2. What? Ah, the idea is queen g3 and queen g2 checkmate. Bishop f8 is the best line. Queen g3 check. Now he can't block. King h7, attacking this. Now we take that. Rook takes. Queen h3 check. Ah, king goes back. Rook f3, rook g3. Now you are winning the game. Incredible. Okay, so what are the moves? First, we have to sack the knight. Then we take that pawn. Rook e8. Rook e8. Then what? Knight d2. Bishop here. Queen g3. King h7. We takes. Rook takes. Queen h4 check. King g8. Queen g4 check. You force the king on the h file. And then rook f3. Rook h3 is unstoppable. According to engine, bishop takes h6 is just full loss of a piece, and there is no way to attack, and that's why it wants to focus on position. Yeah. If he takes with bishop check, that also, yeah. Okay, so the absolute best move after h6. Okay, so the best, the idea of knight e4 is, let's say, bring this knight out. The idea is to play knight e g5, threatening checkmate. And if you go g6, then we have queen e4, preparing queen h4, and then there. And this line is winning. H6, knight takes e6, takes check. King move, then bishop takes h6, white wins on the spot. Yeah, but h6 stop knight g5, but then there is knight f6. This line is so winning, man. I have analyzed this game, but I just forgot this idea. I thought that bishop is h6 is still there, but let's see the game continuing somehow. But now I have lost all of the advantage. He goes there, rook f3. Yeah, computer is showing rook a f1, and white is again winning. It is plus 2.3. And the best move is knight 8 d7. Computer just wants to give up this pawn. But who is finding king g8 there? And you are just losing the queen. The best line is this. Rook takes f7. Rook takes f7. King takes f7. Then you send. Yeah, computer wants to play this position, where black has two knights and a rook. I should have gone for this. I consider this one, but I think this is the greater attack. But I allow him. Now black is better. And he find the idea. He dropped one of the knight back, and now knight g4 is the best. Oh, he can't take. I should have find this at least. Man, I should have seen this one at least. I thought that queen is controlling that square. Wrong evaluation in every game. Okay, it's enough in analysis, guys. Let's go for another game. I'm just facing another tilt now. I have lost 4 games now. Can I get a comeback, guys? It is becoming tough at this level now. Okay, let's go for knight f6. Hope for the best, guys, and wish me luck. Wish me some luck. I want to take this move. Bishop b7, rook c8, knight b6, knight b6, and knight c4. That's coming. And now his idea is to go this way. Let's go here. Bishop z5, knight d7. I can also go for g6. Let's go g6. And now the idea is to transfer this bishop on g7. And this queen and bishop battery is going to be annoying for like forever. Don't be surprised if white just send this pawn to s4. Now that is the secondary idea. Attacking the bishop. So here. We're kind of preventing this move. At least we can get a pawn there. And if we give up the bishop, then it will be much better. Okay. I can take this, but I don't like the fact that he can do it. Now this with tempo. Queen s4, bishop g7, knight g5, h5. Wow, white is going for insane attack, man. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on. I will just take. Then knight. Oh no, queen is going to be hanging. Can I survive this insane attack? What do you guys think about this? But white is just going for the kill. And I need to find a counter attack as soon as possible. Need to defend that knight, but now my queen and bishop both are tied down in the defense of the knight. But maybe in the next move I can eliminate this strong bishop. Now he's attacking this. Pawn takes, I will lose everything. If I'm going back, I'm losing the pawn there. Maybe I will be able to take that. This guy is so annoying. I think I need to give up this pawn. Because I can't play rook c7 as this bishop is very annoying. If I'm trying to eliminate that bishop, then pawn takes, knight will be hanging, the bishop will be hanging. The good thing about this move for white is it is a tempo. And we don't have any ease. I can't go with the queen because I will lose the knight. That means this is the only move. Okay, let's ban for this. Wow. I mean, what is he doing? Okay, let's eliminate this. If you take here with the pawn, then this is hanging. So he takes that with the knight. Now this. Yeah, let's get rid of that. But now this knight is very strong. I'm going to get rid of this knight. And knight on e5 is also very annoying. That is very. I want to play b4. And if I can induce c4, then we will take and open up this bishop. Yeah. Let's just go there, and I'm hoping for this. Yeah, I can go for some counter attack. He's never going to allow me to open up this bishop now, and that means I'm going to play like without this bishop. Whereas white pieces are monster. Every piece is just so active, man. I don't know how I need to improve my opening. I know I'm going wrong into some direction. I'm going wrong. Let's play this bishop move, rook a7, attacking a2 somehow. I have an idea. I can see that queen and rook are aligned on the board. See. Let's go here. Wherever the bishop move, we will be attacking that. Or maybe I'm ready to play queen to b6. Oh man, this guy is so annoying. Why, brother? Why? Now finally queen b6. Ah, I see. He's going to block the a file. And look at these two monster knight. I need to play knight e4, knight takes, pawn takes. At least my bishop will defend that. That will weaken my king side though. I don't want to trade the queen. Now I want to play knight e4. If it takes, then I will recapture and at least my bishop will defend that pawn on e4. Although I don't know what's going on. At least I'm out of like any attacking ideas. And again, now the bishop is tied down in the defense of e2 indirectly. At 2200, it's not easy, man. Everybody's fighting immensely. And I'm the one who is like facing them. Mm. And the question is even harder. Can I survive this one? I have already lost multiple games. I don't want to lose this one. I can play h6, but then sometimes knight will get sacrificed on g6. So I'm not going for creating these weaknesses. And this structure is so easy to so easy to, what should I say, man, break down. He can also go for h4 and h5. What do you guys think about this? Bro, मैं 700 से आगे बढ़ ही नहीं पा रहा. Brother, just recognize the pattern. You don't need to think too much. Hello, Mridul. Good evening. Sagar, good evening. Hello. Yes, I'll. If he takes with bishop, check that also. I think it was from the last game. Yeah. Okay, now knight e4. Yeah, makes sense. But he's attacking that pawn. He's playing really well, to be honest. He's not giving me chance. Knight e4, he will just take that pawn. And I'm not in time. I need to defend that first. Knight d7, we take knight d7, and then queen d6. Ah, no, no, rook d8. And his rook is very active, whereas my rook is just dead. Okay, goes for this indeed. Oh, this is just a fork. How did I miss this simple, man? This is already a fork. You know what? I am dead. I don't know how to play chess. Okay, at least you have to give up this line. I don't know how to play this. Literally, rook c8. I'm so stupid. Rook c5. Okay, now any miracle can save us. Of course, this is lost. D4 is defended by the queen. I completely overlooked that. This is still going to be a 4. And chess is so hard. I mean, now what? I'm out of the moves. I mean, there is nothing. Now he's just easily going to double. And I can't transfer this bishop onto this square. There is nothing. My pieces are so close. I'm out of the moves. Okay, at least let's try to control this diagonal. Yeah, I missed that as well. I'm so stupid that I'm missing everything today. Now this is coming. King at 7, bishop at 6. A dream, which is never going to happen. Which is never going to. Now queen c2. What is this? Okay, he's preparing this. Makes sense. And if this happens, I'm already dead. I'm already dead. I don't know what's going on with my mind. I'm just getting every. If I'm fixing my tilt in the blitz section, I'm getting a tilt in the rapid section. I don't know how can I stop this. And when I'm fixing the tilt in the rapid section, I'm getting a tilt in the blitz section. Recently, I was struggling to get 2200 in the blitz section, and this exact rating is my blitz rating. And now I'm losing a bunch of games in the rapid section. I don't know why. I runs into this. And in the Karokan defense, I'm struggling with the development of the light square bishop every single game. I need to find a better way. Yeah, I'm going for this, but that's not working. I mean, in the last game as well, the bishop was the problem. And my opponents are finding ideas of keeping my hand tied, like with this bishop. Learn and play Sicilian or French. Why you didn't play bishop f5? Where was the bishop f5 move? Yeah, I could have gone for bishop f5, but then knight s4. Bishop f5 was at least playable. I don't know why I'm missing out every single and small ideas. Let's try to win this, man. Enough loss already. I don't want to lose another one. But it is getting harder. It is getting harder. He can take. No, I think I should have gone queen c7. Now he can take. He can literally ask me to trade the queen, and then I have to take there with the pawn if I don't want to get my pawn damaged. Okay, let's see what he's going to play. I'm running out of the ideas, and I'm playing fast on a wrong moment, and I'm taking time on a wrong moment. Like I'm playing fast here in the opening, and then suddenly I will make some inaccurate move, and I will find myself in short. I mean, I should have prepared this move with a calm queen c7, a bishop g3, then bishop d6. But now there is a problem. He can actually take this, and if you recapture with the pawn, sorry, bishop first, then he will take the queen. We will recapture, and then there is bishop takes f6, damaging the pawn share. But still, I will go for this. If he goes for this, I will go for this line. And without the queen, yes, my pawn structure is going to be damaged on the king side. What the heck is this, man? Why everybody is going for the kill? Let's try to resolve this problem immediately. We need to bishop d6. And if he takes, I will trade the queen. I think they also know your form is not good today. Yeah, literally. Everybody is making it extra difficult for me. Nobody is playing like normal chess. They are sacrificing pieces here and there. And I mean, what is this? It's heaven. Looks interesting. Bishop g3, queen c6. It looks like I can survive. At least I have the bishop pair for two pawns. Or you find a way to damage my pawn structure. Am I dead? The fuck I'm finding myself. He's attacking like this. This is crazy. I need my bishop on g7 somehow by teleporting it. If I'm losing this pawn, I'm losing the game, man. Losing the game. Let's go bishop d6 here. At least we are attacking that. And if you try to defend this, I have the rook in. Oh my god. I need to get an eye checkup, guys. I need to get an eye checkup. I need to get an eye checkup. Man, I feel like I should cry. I'm losing every single game in the rapid. This normal looking move is not the best move. This is crazy, man. First, look at how beautifully he find a way to detach my queen from the defense of f6, and then this double attack. And I completely miss this. White is already better. It's plus one. I'm not surviving a single game. If this is going to be the last game, because if I lose one more game after this loss, I will get below 2200, which is quite crazy. Switch the opening. Yeah, yeah. I need to find. Yeah, I need to find a better alternative. This is not working. Caravan now is not working. This is the opening which has helped me to get to like 2250, but still recently I'm struggling. Maybe I'm playing this into a wrong direction. Maybe in the last game I didn't go for bishop f4, which would have been a better way to play. Right. I not know you. Oh, it is that with the knight. And now this bishop does not have good way. Okay, let's offer a treat here. I was hoping for pawn takes. I was hoping for pawn takes. Oh, he attacks my bishop. Wow. Let's bring this knight out. Hmm. What a coincidence. What PFP brother Aman Moria, I didn't understand. What do you want to say? Just slide your king up. What is wrong with that? Slide your king up. What is wrong with that? Where? भैया लगता है तेज खेलने की वजह से रैबिट ज्यादा हारते हैं या यू आर राइट या यू आर राइट आई थिंक दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम आई नीड टू टेक माय टाइम I usually play against my viewers on weekends, brother, so I'm really very sorry for that. Okay, I mean, knight e5 looks like no brainer. Maybe I'm walking into f5, but then e6 will be weak. And now I will try to execute d4. Knight takes, everything. Yeah, I think this is the perfect moment. Or should I wait? But then knight f4 is scary. Queen b6, knight e5. d4 takes, knight takes. Yeah, let's go for it. Then I will try to deploy this bishop onto this diagonal. He goes for that anyway. What is the idea? Let's all the way back to this square. Again, if he takes, I have knight takes. सा इंडियन ही देख रहे हैं भैया हिंदी में बोलो प्लीज मैं 11 साल का हूँ इंग्लिश नहीं आती मुझे भी नहीं आती भाई मुझे भी नहीं आती ब्रो सम टिप टू कम 2018 oh my god what to say man it is very hard you are asking for something expensive which I do not have right now I'm losing a bunch of pieces but still as a 2200 rated player I would suggest you to solve some puzzles and try to analyze your openings. What is this? Queen z4 runs into f5, I guess. Hmm. And maybe he's trying to do some damage here. Queen f3, I don't want to get my knight pinned. What about queen d2? Knight e5 and knight b3. Okay, this is very annoying to face actually. G3 makes sense. Everything is guarded. The knight goes back. Can I go here now? Because if you push this pawn, then the knight on g6 will be. Yeah, I think I can. But wait. Queen g4, take. But then I can take that with the not a big deal. I'm also threatening this move now. What is this game? It is completely uniform. I only know how to reshuffle this mean how I can make this a random color. I don't know how to reshuffle this one. Okay. How much time it will take you? How much time it will take you get back to the uniform? I'm trying my best to do it a random position. Give it a random position. Okay, go back and resolve this. Uh, that was. CGYT depends on you how you want to learn. There are so many ways. Queen F3 is fine. He has to move the knight then king. नो भैया आपकी टिप गलत है एंड गेम देखो और पजल थोड़ी कर लो तब भी हो जाएगी अगर 1700 रैपिड हो. If you are 17, 18 and just analyzing your own games can help you in the best way. PC gamer almost all players know the opening normally, so he have to learn the end game. Lol, he's not reading chats. Now I'm reading your chat, guys. Yes, not worry. Hello, not warrior. Yes, AKO. Yes, AK. Hello, welcome to the stream. Iron Spidey, welcome to the stream, brother. Blunderless master endgames. But before endgame, God has placed mid game and the opening. I was not saying that you have to learn opening. I was saying that you have to learn every variation and every trap in the opening if you want to get past 2000. Because there are so many games, there will be so many players who you can start in the opening. Like you can feel that thing in my game. I'm making some mistake in the opening and I'm just facing problem for the entire game, which was about my light square bishop in the last game. Okay, now he's hitting my queen. I don't have knight f6, which I would love. Now I need to move my queen. Where should I go? If I'm going here, there is no knight d3. Queen here. Yeah, queen here looks interesting. Attacking the knight. There is no g6 as h6 will be hanging. My queen is active as well. You have to move the knight. If it goes back to knight g6, then again there is this sacrifice. And probably I'm going to play rook a d1, aligning my rook with your queen. And somehow I need to win this game. Okay, defended that. That's not there. I can take, but then knight will go back. Hmm. He's not settling this move actually. I can take that with the rook, and the queen knight will be hanging. Queen c7. Maybe I will double up and I will try to get my rook. Let's see what is going on. When did you get 2213? Brother, I lost so many games. Bro, happy 2200. Brother, I was 2250 in the rapid section. Play bishops opening on the next. Okay, let's see. Happy 2200. Says but there are some tips which even GM falls for sometimes, so it's not like easy. Yeah. When did you get? Why not knight e6 sacrifice? Where? Queen is hanging and we are too late. You can go for this, but then he takes your queen. You take that queen, but oh, why did he giving up this one? I mean, am I falling for some traps? I see the idea. I think he wants to fork my piece, but for the moment, my knight is controlling. I see the idea. If I take this, he will take this. And no matter how you are going to recapture, there is going to be a fork. I mean, this is incredible calculation by my opponent. But can I get knight g5? I mean, I'm optimistic about that. I think he's banking on this fork that he will get a rook back. But you have to eliminate this knight somehow. Okay, he did that. Knight g5 immediately. No, he can force that knight back. So rook takes makes some sense. He goes here. I will play this move. No, my king will be like, my knight is going to be pinned. That means I need to play this move. If rook takes, then knight f3 check. Knight will control that square, so I need to play. I need to get my king on the light square. That means after he recapture one of the pawn, sorry, here na rook. Of course, we can't take that with the rook because then we lose this one. So I need to take that with the pawn. If I go for knight g5 immediately, then knight e to f3, that will be a check, and I'm going to get my king into the line of fire of that bishop as well. So the only move is cd, knight f3, king z2. That is an annoying move, man. My knight will be pinned at the end. Ah, fuck. This is. Can I just play like this move? Then preparing knight g5. But then he will go knight f5 and kick out my queen. Man, this is so hard. Chess at this level is like incredible. Knight f6 just takes. There is nothing. Knight g5, knight e f3. I takes then this knight jumps. Man, this is incredible. So the only viable line is this. Knight f3, king z2, he takes the rook, I recapture, and then even f5, I will lose that knight. Yes, I think I should just go for bishop z2. And that is pinned anyway. I will just, yeah, let's just go bishop z2. If you goes here, I will just take your knight is still pinned. Maybe this is going to be a check. You can go for, but then I will play king f1. Then I will play king f1, and the difference will be queen will be hanging. f6 is control, so he will not be in time to take my rook. I know it's too much to visualize, but I'm just saying this line: take, knight takes, king f1, queen will be hanging, and if you move the queen anywhere, then knight g5. Uh, it is very tough. Thank you, AK, for sending me star, brother. Earlier, you must play queen e2. Bro, if he went knight f5, you can just take his queen. Yeah, yeah, I can take his queen as well. Please read my chat. Where did I miss your chat, AK? Bro, there is a trap in the England Gambit. It's popular, and also it's the intercontinental ballistic missile gambit. Yeah, 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 I think you are right. And thank you for sending me this Kulfi or Lassi. What is it? Whatever it is. I really appreciated this contribution. Thank you. I'm Aryan, brother, for sending me mango lassi. He can pick queen e7 and defend. Queen e7, knight g5, and then f6 or f5. Yeah, you are right. But now my threat is just to recapture the knight. Yes, Steve Kumar, d4. I will show you that line. You can't take this d4 knight. But now he is in the dilemma. Like he is calculating whether should I save this knight, whether should I throw this check, and whether should I play queen e7. And when you force your opponent to make some decision, they are going to burn time. Tips for 1300, just play the game and enjoy the game, brother. You just have to, okay, did go for that. Simply, bishop takes. I guess this is the only move. Or I can just play this move as well. I think, no, if I goes here, then the g5 squad is controlled. Oh, wow, there is problem. I thought that I can play king z2 to attack the knight, but then he takes this. So what if I just go here? Queen e7. Knight g5 is not an option. No. If I just goes here, queen e7, and the knight is defending, then with e3 maybe attacking the knight. Yeah, your queen is hanging. You are not in time to take my rook. Now rook e3 simply attacking the knight. I'm just banking on this move. Wow, man! Wow, man! Wow! Wow! He just removed that important piece. Oh, I hung my rook. I'm gonna lose. I just miscalculated. At this level, everybody's monster, man. I'm so stupid. Oh, wait. If he takes my rook s4. Oh, rook s4 is winning or not? How will you defend queen s8? By giving up the queen, then taking this. Black is going to emerge like a million pieces ahead. Rook s4 is winning or not? I don't know. I can simply take, the knight will be hanging, but then he will move the knight. Let's go for this. Maybe I can lose the, yeah, he just sacrificed the queen, man. I mean, now he will take the bishop. I mean, what is this? Everybody is going crazy. Let's try to send this pawn. They are calculating till this moment, man. This is crazy. Should I push this pawn? I can take that. Moving for this. Now that. Let's go here. At least I'm creating some weakness. If he takes that with the rook, okay, counter attack. Okay, let's take the knight. You are not in time to take that. Do you want to sack this? Oh, this is annoying. This is annoying, brother. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Crazy. This is impossible to win this. He will defend this. I knows that. I knows that he will defend this easily. 8 seconds is million times. Finally, he blunders a piece. And the point is, I have nothing. Check, check. If he had some time on the clock, I would have lost this game as well. Only time saved me in this game. Yeah, he calculated that correctly, man. That he can sack the queen at the. Black is winning here. And finding the move like g6, I mean, I just call this attack on my intention. Yeah, of course, this loses the game on the spot. I was calculating knight g5, but black Kuroshima, he find every calculated movement that g5 is not going to happen. I tried my best. Like if you play knight g5 here, it looks like he can't move this knight, but actually he can move this knight as well because this is a check. Right. And if you move the king somewhere, then queen takes g5 is a possibility. And if you recapture, then again, this is the move. And there is no checkmate idea. So, and of course, if you take here, for first of all, if you take that with the rook, then knight f6. What are you going to play now? You can't play this move. Knight is controlling. Either you go king h1 to take the sting out of this check. And let's say this rook is undefended and he just take that. The knight is pinned. f5 is coming. And I'm not in time to play knight g5. That is the line which I was calculating. That at the end, the bishop is going to pin my knight on the dial. That's why after this move, I didn't take. Simply I play bishop g2, which is the best move. Now knight f3 anyway. Again, if you are capturing this, then it is not going to help as this check is there, and now you have to get your king. Let's say you goes here. He can simply eliminate this. Knight g5 is not. He can simply eliminate this. Oh, but then knight g5. What? No, no, no. Queen is hanging. Actually, let's see what is the move here. Queen is hanging, so I think Queen E7. No, this is a check. King F1, Queen E7. White wins, but how the heck White is winning? Rook B7. If he takes Knight F6 check, wins on the spot. Wow. So Queen E7 is not the Queen C7. Again, Knight F6. He can't allow Knight F6. That means Queen has to keep himself onto this diagonal as Knight F6 is a big threat. So actually, what is the best move for Black? This, then C4. But now he's in time. No. I mean, what is the best move here? C4 is not a good move. I don't know. It is getting like deep, man. Knight S2, Knight S2 check, but then King goes to G2. Oh, I don't know, man. It was complicated. I need to take some time to calculate that entire. Rook E3. I was double attacking, but now he's in time to eliminate that strong attacker. He eliminates the knight. I hang the rook, and now rook S5. Yeah, it is still winning for black. It is +5. Only advantage was our time. Okay, bishop take knight anyway. Tough loss. Okay, let's go for another one. Tough loss for my opponent. He got everything correct. Knight F6. Let's try to be like accurate this time. Wow, Jobama. Hmm. Let's go C6. I'm waiting for this move. At 6. I'm waiting for this move so that I can play bishop G4 to pin that. Oh, he's not going to give me that option. That means he's going queenside. Of course, if you go for immediate, yeah, he did go for that. This is India. Nobody's playing normal chess. This is going to be a bloodbath. Okay, let's see what can I do. G6 creates some weaknesses. Bishop F5 is not there. Knight G4 runs into Bishop G4 runs into Knight E5. A4 A3. What do you think about that? But then he can simply play the move B3 and he's like fine. Yeah, I know it's poor, but you have no option. What will you play other than these moves? I tried my best. I mean, I take the center. I play C6 to stop anything coming here. My idea was to bring this piece out, but he just goes for his prep, right? And now that will be there. So let's go S5 because G4 is coming. Let's try to stop this. Bishop G7. Again, I think there is going to be some sacrifice. Let's bring this knight out. Can I get my knight here? What about knight? But then there is going to be four. After this move, bishop takes, pawn takes, but then knight takes. I don't have enough attacker. If I'm pushing, then c6 hangs. If I'm going here, then of course pawn takes is dangerous. Oh man. Should I just stay? If I'm going here, it doesn't help. Let's take that. Oh, now this can be like dangerous. Again, his idea is to play z4. I can take or I can ignore this as well. Because if he takes, I got knight takes. But this knight is strong. F7 will be hanging. And indirectly, he is already calculating checkmate. Now this, what do you guys think about this? This guy is no, he's not going to give me the time. Should I take here? If pawn takes, then I go back. Let's eliminate this knight as well. Very annoying piece. And now it's up to him that how he's going to capture pocket pawn takes. Makes sense. Need to move my knight. Let's double attack this. D4 is anticipated, then E6, stopping this pawn. I can't add another attacker. If he pulls this pawn, then there is bishop, but he finds that D. And now what should I do, guys? Should I go E6? Should I take? Or should I just castle here? I think E6 and then trying to castle queen side as well. There is no easy way to go after the king and attack. Maybe B4 and B5, but then again, I don't have enough attack. If I'm castling immediately, still a possibility. E6 I just take. Now let's go queen side. I need to be careful about this diagonal though. E6 I'm happy because I will open up the dart for bishop. Okay, it takes, rook takes, of course. Queen B4. E6. I think I have to play this. I don't want to play, but if I'm going here, then this pawn is gone down. Okay, let's close this diagonal. My position is at least intact. What is the idea of this? This guy isn't even thinking. He is not even. Let's preemptively move the king. I'm anticipating this, but he's of course not going to play because then I will get the c5. And again, I want to play king a8 as well. Secondary idea was to get that bishop back, and now this is a threat. That means I need to move the queen somewhere, probably here, so that I will be attacking this pawn. I need to open up this diagonal somehow. I would love if he takes here. That is not. Now he's again not making my life easy. He is not making my life easy. Look here. Fuck, man. Of course, he will take this. Okay, now I think I will take, and after knight takes, I will play rook f5. I don't know why I'm getting like so strong, but nobody is making it easy. Queen c7, e6 only move, c5 is blunder, pawn c5 is also playable, long castle, man. Everybody is making it like very hard. Finally, it takes, but what is the idea? Is he gonna sack the knight? But why are you giving me c5? Okay, he's attacking that pawn, of course. Can actually go for this, but then he take. Oh, then this looks interesting to me. No, that's not. How should I just defend that? Yeah. Let's defend that pawn. I'm not in time to bring my piece into the game, man. I need to play rook f5 now. I'm anticipating this, then rook f5, and my f8 rook will be free to move. Yeah, there we go. Let's attack that. And queen is also defending. That is the only defender. Queen has to keep an eye on that. Now rook f8, rook c8, I should say. Oh, he's just giving up this. I'm not getting trapped. He goes here, I will move my queen. Or maybe I will just take. Okay, okay, okay. Rook is hanging. Rook f1. There is this move. But then pawn will be hanging. Oh man, this looks so scary. Oh, wait. Can he start with this move? Oh, he can start with this move. Now if I take, there is this nasty check. Oh my god. And then after I move this, he will take my rook. Fuck up. I'm winning a piece, but I'm not about to give that piece back. How hard chess is, guys. How hard it is. Wait, let me set up a trap. Queen takes, bishop d6, king a7, rook takes, and then rook takes f2, attacking the queen and threatening checkmate on g2. b2. Ah, man, white has this annoying resource, and I can't even block with that. Okay, let's go. Oh, no! Fuck, man. What is this? What is this, man? My mouse is gone. Fucked up. I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Ha ha. How the heck I will play against you? I just broke my mouse. Bye bye, man. Why my touchpad is even not working? What the heck is this? Literally, my laptop touchpad is not even working. Oh, what is going on, man? My laptop touchpad is even not working. Why? Oh my. What is this, man? Nothing is working suddenly. What's going on? Is going on? I need to end the stream, but nothing is working right now. I don't know what to do here. Literally, man, I'm so sorry for this thing. You guys can leave the stream. There is nothing now. I'm just trying to find a way to stop this. I don't know what's the problem. My touchpad is literally not working. Like now it is working, but again it gone. I'm unable to switch to the like chess.com or Chrome. When the moment I click on his like username, it feels like my laptop is hanging. Everything is like I'm getting blocked from everywhere. I'm just unable to switch back to Chrome. Can you believe I'm unable to switch back to Chrome, guys? I'm clicking on the Chrome, but it is not allowing me to get in. Oh my. What is the problem, guys? I'm just unable to get back to the Chrome. Literally nothing is working. What is this? Finally. I'm using like key on my keyboard. I'm using like arrow key and then I'm using enter button to switch back to some apps. My touchpad is even not working now, which is hilarious. I mean, what is this? Please allow me to stop the stream. I think my touchpad has been damaged. Yeah, because I was using only my mouse recently, so I didn't notice that my touchpad has been gone. And now I'm realizing that I think it's dead. I'm just unable to click on any icon. Even I'm trying to stop the stream, which is not working. Let's throw this garbage out. I mean, you can see the cursor, but when I'm trying to click on somewhere, it is literally not working. Look at this. I'm just unable to move the pieces as well. Why? Yes, when I'm sliding the cursor, it is working, but when I'm trying to click on something, it feels like it is literally gone. Oh, bro. Oh, I think it is the problem of chess.com. Oh man, the moment I opened that username, my chess.com got stuck. Fuck, what's going on, guys? Oh, now it's working. What is this? Huh? Why am here in variant? Still it's not working. Still it's not. I have stopped the stream, but still, what the heck is this?